if I can't find them, I'm in a panic. So I always have several pairs on hand, and so does my husband. These are the Due North Snow and Ice Cleats. These are rubber. There's cleats on the bottom, but they're actually rubber. Shauna, what do you call these? They fit over your shoes. I'm not sure what the name of these are, but they fit over your shoes. So of the category of them, but they have cleats on the bottom. And instead of wearing a snow boot or something that that might have a corrugated or a lug sole, those are still going to slip when you have black ice or, you know, hi Shauna, now you're there. One thing that happened to me last year was that I didn't have these on, and I thought, well, it's snow, so I'm not going to slip. I'm going to be able to walk okay out to my car on I have an asphalt driveway. And what happened was the snow had fallen on top of the black ice, and I slid right off the snow because the snow slid out from under me. So it was like I may as well have just walked on the black ice without any snow. So listen, when you're going out in the winter, and if it's anything other than dry, you need to have these on your shoes. And I swear by them. I use them to take the trash out, to walk the dogs, to shovel my driveway, just to walk back and forth in the parking lot, because even a few steps can be deadly, and it's horrible to fall. I fell on my shoulder. It was messed up for like 3 months. So avoid it at all costs. So we've sold over 180,000 of these. They come in several sizes. So Shauna, I'm going to let you kind of take us on a tour, and then I think if we could early on talk about sizing so everybody can get the size that's correct.
Okay. So Carolyn, these have been on for 25 years.
Yeah.
It used to fall under the name Get a Grip because it grips the ice. I have my microphone in my ear, so listen to this. Okay, you can really hear that traction. And what's helping you stay upright? It's this 6 tungsten carbide spikes. They're only 1/4 of an inch long. There are 4 under the ball, 2 at the heel. And you just walk as you normally would. They're only 1/4 inch, but as you just heard, they really dig into that ice snow underneath, and they fit over sneakers, your wear-to-work shoes, your medical shoes, your snow boots, your other boots with a big outsole. And there is a size for everybody. You want to protect everyone you love and care about this holiday season, because one slip and fall is all it takes to really hurt yourself. So please order the small. That's for women's shoe size 4 to 8 and men's shoe size 3 to 7. Please order the medium for women's shoe size 8.5 to 11 and men's shoe size 7.5 to 10. Get that large for women's shoe size 11.5 to 13 and men's shoe size 10.5 to 13. We also have an extra large, and that's going to fit everyone size 13.5 and up. Now, if you're on the cusp or you're going to be putting them on a heavy snow boot, Carolyn, certainly you can size up. And when they're not on your feet, Carolyn, I just have the smooth side facing out. This would be the side that is touching the sole of your shoes. I just have the smooth side out, and you can put it in a glove box, put it in your handbag, always have it with you.
Yeah, so this is what she's talking about. I've got them on. Obviously, when you wear them, you want the cleats to be out. See the point? Can we do a really big close-up, Greg? I don't know if we can get any closer. So these are like golf shoes used to be. Most golf shoes now don't even have these cleats anymore.
That's right.
But these are, see the little cleats? Those are metal cleats that grab onto the ice, whether there's snow on top of it or not, and you won't slip. You can run, you can, walk at a normal pace. You get your confidence back. This is what Shauna's talking about too. Now here they are inside out, and you can see it's just a smooth little blue disc. Make sure when you put them on that the pointy thing is on the outside. That's what grabs onto the slick pavement. And again, I have 2 sizes, Shauna. I'm glad you mentioned that. When I wear big snow boots, I have to go up a size in these. Or if I'm wearing like my UGG boots, which are really wide at the bottom, I go up a size in these. So I have smalls and I have mediums. And depending on the shoe that I'm wearing, I wear both. But please get a couple of pairs. Get a couple of pairs for your husband, your kids. Everybody should have these on because it's terrible to fall. And it usually happens when you're in a hurry, you're not paying attention. You're not looking at where you're walking, and you know it could be the stairs, it could be the parking lot at the grocery store, it could be the parking lot at the shopping mall, or you know, just maybe at church or where you work. Maybe it's just your own driveway or that sidewalk walking the dogs. You know, we're talking to our friends on a walk, we're looking at the dog, we're looking at the Christmas lights, we're not paying attention to where we step, right?
That's absolutely right. And that's what's great about this. You just walk as you normally would.
Yeah.
And you put it over your existing footwear. If you have parents who are older, my father has a really sloped driveway. I mean, that's a severe incline to go and get his mail and such. So he told me he has these on a dedicated pair of shoes because, like what happened to you, and I hope your shoulder is well healed now.
Well,
you
finally.
Probably, Carolyn,
it took a while.
Right. It takes a while. One slip and fall is all it takes to really mess up.
And it was so dumb. It was so dumb. I thought, why didn't I put those on? Because, you know, I wear them all the time. I know, I just want to say one thing, and then we have your video to show. But you guys, get a pair for your snow boots and just leave them on your boots. Don't even take them off. I leave them on my boots at the door, so I just slip on my boots, and the Get-A-Grips are already on the bottom, or due north, sorry. But tell us about your video and what you did for us.
Sure. Well, we used to have a big block of ice at QVC, so we did a little video bringing a huge block of ice to my home, just to illustrate what we used to do live in the studio.
I just stepped on 2 blocks of ice to simulate winter conditions. This could be your driveway or a grocery store parking lot. Let's take a closer look. Here's a work boot with great traction, but it's no match for the ice. Same boot, but now with due north snow and ice cleat. To put on, just secure over the toe, take back over the heel, ensuring that the spikes are facing out.
Oh my gosh. You guys, if you've ever fallen on the ice, you know you're like super intimidated of going back outside because nobody wants to fall again. You're taking little baby steps. You don't want to go out. These give you your confidence back. And the worst thing, if you are a senior person or your parents are a senior person, one of the worst things that can happen is to fall because often you'll hurt your hip, which can put you in the hospital. Just avoid it. Wear these whenever you're out, other than on a completely dry day. Because if the pavement's wet and it's cold, you don't know if it's frozen or not. So we have more than 800 spoken for. And look, the sizes are, we can go from great big boots, guy sizes, to lady sizes. Let's look at that size chart, Shauna, once again.
Certainly, these are for everyone you love and care about who has winter weather. Get that small. That's going to be for the teens, for women's shoe size 4 to 8, men's shoe size 3 to 7. The medium is for women's size shoe size 8.5 to 11, men's shoe size 7.5 to 10. Get the large for women's shoe size 11.5 to 13, men 10.5 to 13, and for everyone shoe size 13.5 and up.
Awesome.
That's the extra large. And like Carolyn, like you said, if you're on the cusp or you're putting this on a shoe with a huge outsole, certainly you can size up.
Thank you, Shauna. These are a lifesaver. I would not have winter without them. I hope everybody grabs a pair, and they do make a great stocking stuffer. See you soon, my friend.